We spend so much of our lives trying to get it all right. The perfect timing, the perfect plan, the perfect result. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I'm ready. I'll try when I know enough. I'll move when I'm confident. But what if that's the very thing holding us back? Because perfection isn't preparation. It's hesitation, disguised as control. Think about it for a moment. How many ideas have stayed trapped in your head because they weren't ready yet? How many dreams have faded quietly because you were still trying to make them perfect? The truth is, you don't become ready by waiting. You become ready by learning. And the only way to learn is by starting. So in this video, we'll explore why perfection keeps you stuck and how letting go of it might just be the fastest way to grow, to learn, and to finally move forward. We like to call it high standards. We tell ourselves we're just being careful, preparing, making sure everything's right. But if we're honest, most of the time, that's not discipline, that's fear. Perfection sounds noble, but it's really just safe. It gives us an excuse to delay, a shield to avoid the risk of being seen starting small. We think, if I make it perfect, I won't fail. If I prepare enough, I won't feel embarrassed. But perfection isn't protection, it's paralysis. Every time you wait for perfect, you trade progress for control, and in the end, you lose both. Because learning doesn't come from thinking about doing. It comes from doing, badly at first, learning fast, and improving through motion. That's the irony of perfection. It makes you chase an image of success while keeping you from the experience that actually creates it. So if you've been waiting for the right moment, ask yourself, is it preparation or protection? Because perfection doesn't make you better. It just keeps you busy. Here's the truth about learning. You don't learn by knowing. You learn by trying. Every time you take action, you gather feedback. And that feedback, even when it stings, is what transforms confusion into clarity. Clarity doesn't come before movement, it comes because of it. You can't think your way to understanding. You have to act your way there. Every step teaches you something new. What works, what doesn't, what feels right, and what needs to change. That's the beauty of learning. You don't have to get it right, you just have to get it going. The people who grow the fastest aren't the ones who do it perfectly. They're the ones who try, stumble, adjust, and keep moving. They don't fear mistakes, they use them. Every error becomes information. Every setback becomes direction. So maybe failure isn't the opposite of success. Maybe it's the path that creates it. Because learning isn't a straight line. It's a cycle of doing, reflecting, and evolving. If you've ever found yourself rewriting the same line, replanning the same project, or waiting for the perfect moment, you're not lazy. Perfection isn't really about high standards. It's about safety. It's your mind's way of whispering, if I never finish, I can never fail. We think perfection protects us from judgment, from disappointment, from the fear that maybe we're not enough. But the truth is, it doesn't protect you. It just keeps you from growing. The mind fears change more than it fears failure. Because every time you take a step forward, a part of you, the one that clings to comfort, has to fade away. That's why perfection feels so heavy. It's never about the task itself. It's about who you believe you are. Somewhere along the way, we learned that mistakes meant weakness, that flaws meant failure. That effort only mattered if it was flawless. But here's the truth. Mistakes are proof that you're alive. They're evidence of courage. And courage is something perfection will never give you. So when that fear rises inside you, don't wait for it to disappear. Walk forward with it. Because fear isn't a stop sign. It's a signal that you're about to grow. Perfection says not yet. Progress says now. You don't build confidence by waiting for it. You build it by moving, even when you don't feel ready. Every small action matters. One word written, one walk taken, one decision followed through. Tiny moves that seem insignificant today, but tomorrow they become momentum. Progress is quiet, it doesn't shout, it hums softly, consistently, until one day it becomes your new rhythm. You don't need massive change. You just need movement, the kind that compounds, the kind that grows stronger simply because you kept showing up. Progress isn't glamorous, it's repetition, it's effort, it's showing up when nobody's watching. That's what turns ordinary days into transformation. That's what separates the dreamers from the doers. So stop asking, is it perfect? Ask instead, is it progress? One day, you stop trying to make everything perfect and you just start living. You realize that confidence doesn't come from control. It's built through motion, through mistakes, through showing up, even when things feel messy. Because the real victory isn't in doing it flawlessly, it's in doing it fearlessly.